And I'm going to tell you, I mean, you could look at the, watch episode 186 and you'll see what I'm talking about. And most of them do have errors. So I'm pretty sure that these rolls here are all unsearched. The person said they had them for 35 years and never opened them. And at this stage, I'm going to believe them. I'm not going to go through this today because honestly, it takes some special mental preparation. All of those other coin mint marks have to be looked at under a microscope. I can't get that fine resolution with the with this camera, specific camera. So I could, for example, I'll show you one from here, and maybe that would help. Wow, look at these. The next one has some stuff on it. Even that I find interesting. Let me see. Can I put the light on it? Okay, anyway. So a lot of these are going to have, look at that D. But I can get closer. You're going to see at some point I lose resolution. And that's why I need to use the microscope. Yes, yes, yes. Look at the 5. Look at the 5. The 5 has a dye chip on. So I'm telling you. So this is my opinion, first of all. So I got lucky again, okay? With these rolls. I got lucky. Because the guy was honest. They're unsearched. And so many of the original pennies, and these are uncirculated, so the value is, a lot of these I might, it's so crazy. I'm gonna have to really separate the high grade ones, because a high grade with a mint error has a very high value. We're talking about the hundreds of dollars. So these are gonna have to take special attention. So I'm not gonna do them today. What we're doing today are pocket change pennies. My cousin came through again with some pennies for me. He's a champ. And with that said, I want to make an announcement. Don't forget, Sandra and Rosie Key, you both won the giveaway, and neither one of you have emailed me. I'm going to put it up on the screen just in case you're not computer savvy or something. But you have to email me, right? I'm writing it down. It's in the description, but I'll still give it to you. All right, that way you could put it on your screen, you could freeze it, and you can go to your email and you can send me your information so I can mail you LookWhatJesFound@gmail.com. Okay, email me for your prizes. I'm gonna mail them to you. You both won penny albums with pennies in them. So hopefully you enjoy them. Sandra and Rosie Key, email me, okay? Also, Donald won something. He has not sent me. He won the I think he won the copper coin. So I mean, I'll hold this stuff for you guys forever, you know. But I like to get it. I like to send it out to you. So send me an email, okay? All right. Moving on. So this is what he gave me recently. Oh, look at this. You see, I'm gonna ruin it. All right, so we're gonna go through, because there's something in here. I'm not gonna go crazy with it, but look, there's a special coin in here. I don't know, whatever that is. I don't know. It has a trident on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty this out. Not the whole thing. No, it's too much. Oh wow. I mean, he actually had an Indian head in one of his. All right, so he's got them all in. All right, I'll keep them like this. Okay, let's just pulse them out. Right, that looks like a lot. All right, I'll do it. Let's do it. If I need more, I'll take. That's the great thing about the bags versus coin rolls. Is that if you want more, you can just grab it from the bag, and if it's too much, you can just put the rest back in. All right. So, oh, and the other thing is, thank you. All of my members are so supportive. Sandra, that was very nice. This message you sent me. Yeah, I get some super mean and disrespectful comments. I mean, some of the comments really verge on hate, beyond just like disrespectful critique. Some of them are really, and I just erase them. You know what I mean? And I block the person because they're so harmful and hateful. And I say a prayer for them. You know, I said this in one of my previous videos. I didn't say it. Christ said it. But I repeated what Christ said, and that is, the road to hell is wide and the road to heaven is narrow. And I don't know why anybody would want to be on that wide road for, but you know, I'll pray for them, and hopefully they change their ways. But as of today, what we're doing now is we're going to look at our first pennies of 2024. Why does it seem so? I'm saying, why is it, I was about to put the light on, like why is it so dark in here? And I shut off because you get a glare with the TV, you know what I mean? So that's why I shut it off. Anyway, I talk too much. Okay, so, and Eric also told me about the another what did he say? He said it was there's a grease strike error. So missing VDB, missing letters we're looking for, grease strikes, nothing. Here's a copper one. I cheated. I just grabbed the copper one. This is, like I said, my cousin Randy. He came through. And these are where you find the best errors are in these and the pocket change pennies are the best. All right, so we're on the board with a copper. Misaligned die. Yeah, so back to what I was saying before. Sandra left a very nice message, and she says she felt kind of. Actually, I have the message here. I mean, I don't want to. I hate misquoting people. You know, try not to do that. Let me see. What was her comment? Sad that someone would want to spoil your joy of coin hunting. You have taught me a lot just in a few months I have been doing this. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. Yeah, man, my pleasure. That's why that's why we're here, you know. I almost feel a little bit like a hippie or something. You know what I mean? Like, minus some of the other stuff. Oh, look at that. There's another dot over the T. I found one of those before. That's why I'm here. And I have to say, YouTube is a phenomenal platform. It's very easy to get rid of nasty people. Oh, you also said the double ear. That's what you said. The ear, something with the ear. Eric said. Something, was it the double ear you said, Eric? All right. Yeah. No double ear. No double nothing. But we're not going to have any of that on this channel. We're going to keep this channel family friendly, and spiritually healthy to the best of my ability, of course. I mean, I do my best. And we're all entitled. Everyone's entitled to have a bad day, but not when it's not at the cost of someone else's day. That's not okay. And of course, it really says something about the person. And if their heart is in anguish, um, of course, I feel even worse for them, and most likely that's the case. And even not being loved as a child and all of that, or having a bad childhood, which of course heavily impacts a person's development. It's no excuse for an adult to not try to make positive changes in their life, and your spiritual one is number one. Your spiritual health, everything follows your spiritual health. Everything follows your spiritual health. So I actually feel bad for them, and I pray for them that they have some sort of change in their life, um, and for those who don't have Christ in their heart, to change that. And He's there with you regardless. Christ is there with you, whether you want Him there or not. He's there. You just have to accept Him and open your heart to Him. That's all. It's that simple. Yeah, right. I know it's not. I mean, we get in our own ways. Um, took me most of my life before I turned towards Christ. Most of my life, and it took a serious spiritual awakening, and a moral crisis. So this is a very, very nice, to change the get back to coins, pennies. It's a very nice wire rim. Very nice wire rim. And does it have the floating roof? I have no idea. It has all that green stuff on it. I'll put it to the side. We need some penny. Oh, what a beauty! We need some pennies for the shorts. So if Pickens is Slims, that's a nice one. I put this with the AU. I won't put this with BU. It could have been there, but it's just not quite. So we got an AU, and the other one we found. I could put this with the fines. So we got a fine and we got an AU. So, Sandra, yeah, just say a prayer for that person, that they find some spiritual peace, and someone to give them a hug. We all need one of those every once in a while, even if we say we don't. That would be a lie. 95D. I gotta get the mat up on the board. A lot of them I know. Yeah, the 95. See, I knew the 95P or D. If there's any doubling on the obverse, it's a key variety. Huh. Let me look at that T under the loop. No, it's machine doubling, and I'm gonna just assume that doesn't count. I will do a short on this, this machine here, I'll go a little closer. You can see the machine doubling on the T and S and the other T. So it's cool, but I'm going to say it does not meet the criteria for key variety. But I will put it to the side just as to do a short on it. And yeah, so for those who are new, who don't know what machine doubling is, it's doubling caused by the pressing of the dies against the planchet, right? Either it tilts the right. You get a hub. The hub tilts. The clad splits near the seams of the letters, and it gives the appearance of doubling, but it's really done through the machining process as opposed to a die error, right? So technically it is a die error because the hub is part of the die. But I guess when I say a die error, I mean that the on the die itself, there's an error. It's all right. So the machine doubling is more of a strike error as opposed to a die error. Now, if I'm Eric, Otis, Sandra, Sheila, or Donald, or anyone else, subscriber wants to correct me on that, but that's my current understanding. Is that machine doubling? It's like it's a strike, right? It's the way the die hits the planchet and tilts in one direction or the other. It's a nice it's another 74 with the tilted hub. Excuse me, with the misaligned die. I'll put that with the fines. Also, another 79. Okay, that's weird. Now look at this T. Now, is that a strike error? Right, like I was talking about, which is very common on zinc sense. Let me look at that first of all before I say something incorrect. So this is not a strike error. Oh wow, look at that. There's even stuff going on the rim on this. It's kind of weak, but it is there. Oh. Is it deteriorated die? It could be. But the point is, it's not a strike error, it's a die error. And that's the difference, right? So we look at the T there, you can tell there's some deformation or damage to the die that changed how the T looks, right, at the end of trust. But it's not because of the strike, how it hit the copper planchet, right? So that's the difference between, as far as I understand. Oh, here goes a nice lamination error. On an 82. Oh, you don't find that too often. Yeah. But you can find Woodies on 82s. Last year to find them. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we got a Canadian there. I saw that. So you got the lamination error. How about the reverse? All kinds of weird stuff going on with this one. Yeah, but that's the last year you can get a lamination error because the other ones aren't copper, right? 83 and beyond, and some other 82s are not copper to zinc. Okay. You can't turn it like that. You have to turn it like this. Foreign coins, you have to go like this. And of course, when I say foreign, I mean if it's not your country. And check that out on the rim. This is an interesting one. See, and that's the reason why I stick with pennies, right? Because that's what I know. I know pennies. I know them pretty good, or I'm learning about them. But now, as soon as I switch to a different type of cent. Yeah, it says cent on it. I don't know what these are called. I never had a roll of Canadian cents, so I don't know what the vernacular is in Canada. So I'll call it a cent. But if everyone in Canada calls them pennies, then they could be called either one, like we do here. Here we could say cent or penny because everyone calls them pennies, but some people like calling them cents. It really doesn't matter. You know, it's a preference actually here in the U.S. It's a preference, but I don't know. So it's one of the reasons why I only focus on U.S. pennies or cents, whatever you want to call them, because I want to become not necessarily an expert, but like, you know, I want to be pretty good at them. You know, I want to be able to have a logical discussion with someone about U.S. cents one day. I mean, I do have them now, but you know what I'm saying, like um, continue to have them. 84 double ear. No. I see that in the last column. It's something's going on with it. Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry. I'm not necessarily trying to lose weight. Um, well, let's put it like this. I'm not trying that hard to lose weight or hard enough. Um, but if I can space my meals out a little bit more, I'm going to do so. So I'm probably on today. It's 3:20 in the afternoon, and I'm probably at about 700 or 800 calories. So I'm a little hungry, and I'm thinking about what I want to eat. And I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to eat. And it's you know, you got to know how to cook to make eggs, man. I mean, to make good eggs. You know, everybody has their own recipe. This penny has some good machine doubling also. But again, so yeah, it doesn't add any value. Some of them it does, but on this case it does not. Remember the white AM, any what is it? 2008 to no 1993 to 2008, 7. What's that? You know, look at that. I didn't even notice that. What's going on there? You see that? I didn't even notice that. Check this out. I'm not even going to say what I think that is at the moment. Can you believe that? Am I cuckoo or does that look like a little person? Man, it might be cuckoo anyway, but still. That looks like a little image in there. I mean, it's hold on, what year is this? 2001. Do I have another? Not 2016. 97. Yeah, that's. Huh. That is weird, man. Now, that's one of those I'm gonna have to put under the. Let me put it under a piece of paper right now, just and write possible image on reverse. It's probably just post mint damage, but and I'll actually put that there. You know, PMD question mark image reverse. All right, PMD image reverse question mark. I saw that and I was like, and then the closer I got, the more I was like, it looks like a little person, right? Yeah, look, I'll let you look again. Looks like a little person, like a little. That's weird, man. And the funny thing is, it looks like there's a little strike through something in the third bay from the right on the bottom. It looks like there's a strike through something there. That's so crazy. Come on, tell me this isn't fun. Come on, why is this black for? You know, tell me that doesn't intrigue you. Intrigues me. First year shield. Like I want to know what caused that. Yeah, I'm weird like that, you know. 22. No white AM. I don't know. This is a lot of pennies here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through. I did too much talking. $94. Looking for a double die on the reverse. Mm-hmm. 2000. Oh. Hey, Eric, look at those O's. Man, there's something weird about those O's, man. Look at that 2. Hold on a second. Let me look at that 2. And it's probably all post mint damage. Look at the T. The T. I gotta look at that T. The T looks doubled. Yeah, this is all probably PMD, but still cool looking. You have to check it out, though. You know, leave no penny unturned. Right? Is that how it goes? Leave no penny unturned. Oh, so back to the eggs. So I'm gonna tell you my secret, okay? I don't share this with just about anybody until now, but I'm sharing it with everybody. 1997 D. Still look for the double ear. All right. So non-stick pan, obviously. I like the what are they called? The stone non-stick ones. There's a name for them. I can't think of it right now. That they look like you took granite or something like that and molded it stoneware or whatever they're called. That's a nice one. I don't think can I put this with the AUs? I don't think so. I'll put it with the fines. And right, very. Oh, look at that. Oh, I see machine doubling. Look at the S. You can see it in the S real good. And of course in the ONE. 97 double ear. That's what we need. We need a double ear there. Let me look at this under the loop. Nah, I'm gonna say no to that. So you scramble the eggs very good in a bowl, and then when you're cooking them, you don't stop stirring them until they're done. Oh wow! I honestly thought this was copper. I have to weigh it. I was trying to be lazy and not pull out the scale today, but gosh darn it, that penny had to ruin my plans. $2.53 inside tolerance. It's an interesting one, let me tell you. And so you keep scrambling them until they're cooked, but you don't stop. If you stop scrambling them, then they become more omelet-ish. So this is for scrambled. That's it for scrambled eggs. You can put whatever you want, spices, whatever you want. But the point is, as soon as they start to cook, right? Because you can see them turning colors, right? You scramble the eggs, but you can't. You could use a wood spoon or something, or a plastic fork, something that's not going to damage your pan. And then the eggs come out nice and fluffy, and they're to me that's what scrambled eggs are. But I used to make them. If you just put them in there and then you stir them every once in a while, right? Like you step away from which you should never do. You step away from the stove to wash the dishes or something else. 84, double ear, going once, going twice. Then that's it. Once you let them solidify in an area, the eggs, that's it. They could never go back to being fluffy again. Wow, that's an interesting one, huh? Yeah, I'll put that one over there. Why not? So you have to always continue to scramble, and then they come out fluffy. No, you don't need butter. You don't need nothing. Just like that. I like my eggs with ketchup. So I think I'm gonna have an egg sandwich. I'm gonna make my fluffy eggs. Put them on some bread and a little bit of ketchup. That's it. But obviously, if you wanna, if you don't have any health concerns, and you can have butter and salt and all that other stuff and spices, then of course you can make it like the ultimate scrambled egg. But once you stop scrambling, that's it. So you scramble, and then once they're cooked, then you take them out right away. Oh, that's a beauty. Another AU with a wire rim. So we found one before. Is it this one? Oh, no, that's not copper. I guess it was this one. Yeah, it's funny that I can't. So odd. And this one's actually nicer than that one. Oh, maybe not in the reverse. Oh, wow. Almost. Does this one have a railroad rim? No. Oh, wow. Oh, let me see if it's all the way around. Come on, baby. Go all the way around. Go all the way around. Go all the way around. They usually don't go all the way around. Oh, yeah, this one might. Oh, man. Check this. I can't believe it. I almost didn't. I don't know what made me look. We got ourselves a railroad rim. A nice one. That's a really, really, really nice one, man. I mean, it goes around. Usually, it's only part of the penny. This one, is it going to be the whole? So far, it is. Oh wow! I don't. I'll be honest with you. The other one that I found, I can't remember if it went through, if it went throughout the whole cent, the whole penny or not. Oh wow! Oh, fantastic, man! Fantastic. And it's a beauty. I mean, that's always the cherry on the cake, you know. Right? Because if I don't do that, I might not even know why it's there. You know what I'm saying? So I have these little cut pieces of paper, and oh wow. Hey, you want to see what a good railroad rim costs? Uh, it's a full railroad rim. Now again, someone else might like a different one. Penny railroad rim. It's crazy, man. I'll go lowest first just to show you and get rid of the auctions. All right, yeah. So I shut that off so I don't get glare on the TV. All right, let me take off my glasses. Let's go down a little bit here. So this is what they want for railroad rims. Obviously, some are cheaper, but we have to look. Let's find a good one. He's calling this uncirculated. Let's see if it's really a railroad rim or not. You have to look at the rim. All right, these people don't know what a railroad rim is, or I don't know what a railroad rim. One of us don't know what a railroad rim is. Let me see which one I think is. I think this might be a railroad rim. They're not showing the. You got to show the edge. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Now they're gonna make this into something longer. I'm sorry. Penny railroad rim. And I know it's in one of my error things. I was just trying to be coin community, rims examples, mint errors, partial it's a collar error, so that's number one. Geez. All right, let me just go to the error struck through collection. Gloss Konica. Let me go to Konica error variety terms. And let's go to railroad rim. Should be under R. It could be on the collar too. So it's too late. I already passed it. Okay, this is what it says when you go to railroad rim on Konica. Railroad rim, C partial collar. So we want to go up to partial, elemental P, partial, partial, partial. Oh, partial collar. Partial collar, commonly called the railroad rim, even though it's the edge. You see, it's the edge, not the rim. This is what I just said that, right? So let's see if if they have, I'll go to images. He didn't have an image. Oh, this guy had. Oh yeah, that's how it looks, right? So I could have made an error. Oh, is that how it looks? Oh, okay. Let me see what a railroad tire looks like. Railroad wheel. Because there's two different images I'm looking at, and oh yeah. Okay, so I got mine's dip. So this is the way a railroad, right? It's supposed to look like that, and I don't think mine's different. So I don't. That's not a railroad rim. It's still a. So it's not a railroad rim, right? So I just did my own research here, live with you, and that's the process. So there's a different name for this, and I just don't know what it is. I wasn't sure if it was railroad. It is not. Railroad is when one side is up, like a track, like the railroad wheel, and so that's not this one. So this is a collar error. The only question is which collar error is it. Leave it if you know what it is. Leave it in the comments below. So I'm gonna just change RR there to a collar. Okay, so it's a collar error. Leave it in the comments below. All right, next. A lot of copper, right? Not really. Maybe 15% copper. So I thought it was a railroad rim, but I think it's still a $5 penny though. To be honest with you, I mean that's a true error. You know, it's not post mint damage. I'm saying. Nice. I'll put that with the AUs. Oh, there's a an odd strike through there. Um, Die clash. Now, some die clashes might be more valuable. I'm sure are more valuable than others. Uh, I don't know which ones they are. Again, that's weak. Kind of cool looking because it's different, but it's I don't know if that's a special one. So I'm just gonna put it in with the AUs. Somebody's gonna get a free die clash when they get the. Look at that, another 75. How odd is that, man? This is pocket change. It's supposed to be really random, you know. That's another AU. I won't consider this BU. It's close, man. Let me see that. Man, that is close. How about if I take a little polishing cloth to it? Not now. We'll see. I'll put it with the BUs. I'll change my mind later. I'll put it into the BUs for now. That's a beauty. All right, so we're getting down there. We're almost done here, so I think we'll be done right around the 1 hour point. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Enjoyed my process of penny roll hunting. As you can see, super far from infallible, but I do give insight. That's a strike through. It's dirty. I'm not gonna clean. I'm not gonna waste my time cleaning that. Um, you get some insight into my process. That's nice. Or is that a Batman? Nah. Is that an Eric? Is that an Eric? A Batman? I'm Batman, but you can call me Eric. Okay, I'll hold on to that one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm very thankful. I try to do a video every day. If I could do two, I remember one day I did three. Man, it was nuts. That was all day, man. I was into it, man. Three videos and like 10 shorts per video. It was bananas. And then sometimes I'll get caught up with stuff, doctor's appointments and whatever, stuff around the house. And then I won't be able to do a video, which is why, ugh, which is why it's so important and helpful that YouTube allows us to schedule videos out. Yeah, that's from the roll crimper. And of course, that's a great added bonus for people who want to see my scheduled videos way ahead of time and communicate with me about them before they're published to the public, which I think is super duper cool. Someone asked me before, people leave messages all the time for me in the comments, right? Because they know I'm going to see it. So they leave messages, I'm talking about subscribers. I'm not members. Members leave messages in the comments also, but it's 9 out of 10 times it's a scheduled video. So it's basically a private message until the video goes public. And they'll ask me about, what's the best way to communicate with me. And it's like, I have no problem with answering a question here and there. You know what I mean? Not at all. No Zippo, feel free. But, if you have a special interest in me, ergo the channel, the best way to do is to become a member, right? Because now you're seeing, it's just the best way to do it. You know what I mean? That's all. It's also symbolic, It's symbolic, It says it's a token of sincerity, Anyway, that's how I see it. Otherwise, you could just leave a message and in the comments like everyone else. That's not a problem. Obviously, members are going to get special attention. I mean, what's the point? You know what I mean? I'm not that's just cool. Let me look at that. I'm not what's his name? I was gonna say PewDiePie, but he's not even I'm not Mr. Beast, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna pretend, I'm not Chris Coins, I'm not Rob Finds Treasures, you know what I'm saying? I'm just Jess. That's all. And some people dig the channel and want to have a friendship with me. I don't know any way of putting it. You know what I mean? It's a friendship. If you're a member of my channel, we have a friend. Now, does that mean if you stop? I'm not going to get all philosophical. You know what I mean? That's a personal choice. But I guess what I'm saying is, I consider my members friends. They're nice to me. I'm nice to them, and we share our thoughts on a common interest. And that, to me, that's, I don't know. I can't think of a closer definition to friend than that. They're respectful, they're helpful. I mean, you know, so if you want to be that, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate it. And of course, I super duper appreciate all of our members. $95. We got the doubling on the obverse would be a key variety. That's weird. You see that above the in the black there? Above Liberty? Let me check that out real quick. Almost looks like letters or something. I mean, it could have been from another coin, you know what I mean, after hitting the dirt. But we did get some pretty good content for our shorts today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right where I like it to be, between 7 and 10 or 11. Hi, I'm Batman. I hope everybody enjoyed the video again. Please click like and subscribe. Of course, anyone who's here still after 53 minutes, that really helps out the with the algorithm and all that. This will conclude episode, I'm going to say 187, right? How can you forget so quick, Jess? Stuff happens. Man, let me tell you. Yes, this will conclude episode 187. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.